Okay? I mean, one of my posts got, 120 million views or some shit. Like, you can't get away with it. Okay? And it will affect you, man. All right, parenting course, um, men's behaviour course, anger management course, drug and alcohol course, because you're a crazy person. You've got to be doing drugs. Only a druggy person talks like that. You know what I mean? So you've got to be on drugs. What's that? Kids, tuning into kids course. Tuning into kids course. 5 courses I had to do. And then I've got to go every 2 weeks and talk to a lady, a psychologist. And they sit there talking to you because you're a crazy person. You're a crazy man. Look what you said. You're a crazy person. I swear to God. On a Bible, I have to go every 2 weeks, and that's the only lady that I can go and see because she writes the reports for the court. And she wants to see you for 6 months, every 2 weeks for 6 months. And at the end of that, she writes a report, and she gives the report to the court. Yeah, because you're a crazy guy. You're a crazy guy, okay? You got to be a druggie. You got to be a crazy. You got to be this. You got to be that. You got to be that. I ain't got fucking nothing, brother. I ain't got any of that. I passed those things, man. I passed all of them, dude. I did all of that. Passed them. And I'm still here. Every 2 weeks. Now all I've got to do is every 2 weeks go and see her. Every 2 weeks. But can you imagine what it was like when I first received that listing? Can you imagine how your life would change, ladies and gentlemen, if you're handed a piece of paper and it says that, you're showing rah, 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 and you need to go here and do these courses in order to prove that you are not this, that, or the other. Whatever they accuse you of, you've got to now go to a doctor and, he's going to give you a report and, it has to be done by this particular amount of time and, because you're crazy. Okay, you're a crazy guy. Yeah. You're a crazy guy. That's what they made me do. Yeah. Hey, man, I'll show you. I'll show you, man. One minute, man. I'm going to try and hide myself, man, but first of all, there it is there, Relationships Australia. Okay? Check this out, man. Made me feel ill, dude. Right, can you see that? I don't know, man. Can you see it or not? I don't know, man. Looks fucking hazy or something, man. But anyway, that's all the dates. That's all the dates there. That's your certificate, brother. That's your certificate. That's all the dates that I achieved. 2 hours every day. 2 hours. Every single week for 20 weeks. $40 hours of reprogramming. Reprogramming is what I call it. This does not enhance your life, this program. It doesn't. This program does nothing for men. All it does is put you in your place and it makes you realise how worthless you are. Ladies, you make a comment to me earlier. I want you to know that after you do this, you realise how fucking worthless you are as a man. You really do. You work out how low down the pecking order that you are. You realise that whatever you had in your thing about marriage, that ain't how it is. I swear on a Bible, that is not how it is. After you've done this particular course, ladies and gentlemen, All right? You realise how worthless you are. That's what this does. It enhances your worthlessness. Yeah. It doesn't bring you up. No. It makes sure it tells you, lets you know that, whatever you think, feel, or want as a man means nothing. But if you upset that in any way, then there are repercussions. Every single man that walked away at the end of the 20 weeks, mate, you just be quiet. Just agree. Just agree. Don't have an opinion. Don't say whatever you're thinking. Don't have an opinion. Just agree. Because anything that you say back is abuse. Anything you say. Anything. Do you know that the word no is considered abuse? Yes. I swear to you. To them, the word no is abuse. Okay? It's abuse. How dare you tell her no? Oh, but I don't want her to do this, that, and the other. No, how dare you even say that to her? But, we're rah, 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 rah. No, you've got no rights. How dare you even suggest that to her? You're like blown away. Like, what do you mean? I'm da 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 da. No, doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. You have no right telling her that. No right saying no. Are you joking? No, they're not. How dare you? How dare you say no? Who do you think you are? It'll teach you to be quiet. It'll teach you just to agree. That's all that course does, brother. It just teaches you that you are so far down the pecking order that the cat and the dog mean more than you do. Okay? There is no accountability other than men's accountability. That's what you'll learn. They're not accountable. They're not accountable. But you are definitely accountable. You're accountable. I want to know what, da-da-da-da-da-da. You have no right asking her. None. Who do you think you are? Who do you think you are? That's what I learned. That's the God's honest truth. I learned, they want your teacher to control this and control that, and you're not allowed to have an opinion. If you do, keep it quiet. If it goes against, whatever, keep it quiet. Don't disagree. Don't disagree. I mean, these people would come up with fake scenarios, totally fictitious scenarios, and get you to comment on them. What do you think was wrong in that scenario? What do you think that he did wrong? Let me tell you what it was. The father comes home from work. Now, in the past, it gives you a brief. In the past, he's asked his child not to watch TV at dinner time. Okay? So the father comes home, of course, watching TV. No dinner being made, right? Everyone's watching TV. So he just walks over, turns the TV off, right? Asks his wife, what's for dinner? What's for dinner? Tells the child to go outside and play. That's the scenario. What did he do wrong? That's what you hit with. What did he do wrong? Well, they asked me. I said, well, first of all, he knocked on the front door. I said, that's what he did wrong. He came home. And they started laughing. I said, Mr. Barker, you can't answer like that, rah. I said, but it's the truth. I said, he can't have an opinion. He's not allowed to raise his child. He's not allowed to say anything to his wife asking for it. Is there any dinner available? What is he supposed to do? Just walk in the living room, turn the television on and sit down and watch television? Basically, yeah. Yeah. How dare he ask her? He's got no right asking for dinner. Who does he think he is? That's what they were, And he's got no right saying anything to his child. How dare he talk to his child like that? He should have been nicer with the child, right? I'm thinking, what imaginary world do these people live in? That's what I got in trouble for. I got into trouble for that. I got the phone call at work. You know? That really upset me, boys. Okay? That's why I'm dirty on them. That's why I talk about the way I talk about them. Okay? I am absolutely upset, guys. I was crying at work. Crying. Grown-ass freaking man crying his eyes out because I've got a prick on the other side telling me, oh, I didn't answer a question properly and we're going to remove you out of the course. 6 weeks into the course. Now, if they remove you, you've got to restart over again. You don't get to go on from there. You've got to restart again. And he's telling me, he's like demanding that he talks to me. Mate, I'm at work, brother. I've got to stop my work and talk to him because he's Mr. Special. Mr. Special, counsel, rah, as if I give a fuck, right? I'm at work, and I'm telling him I'm at work. Call me tomorrow morning. No, you'll listen to me right now, or you're going to be removed out of the course. Don't turn up tonight because it's at 8:30, or 6:30, sorry, because we're not going to let you into the course. So I'm upset. Like, what are you talking about? What's the problem, right? Well, you're not answering our queries properly, and you're not absorbing what we are trying to accept. Like what we're telling you, you're not absorbing it. You're not answering in the correct way. You're not answering in the correct manner. Mate, I was crying my fucking eyes out, mate. Now, they're willing, listen to me, boys. They're willing to call you up at work, completely upset you so that you're crying on the phone in order for them to feel their power. He got off the phone feeling really good about himself. I got off the phone and had to go back to the supervisor, crying my eyes out, saying, sorry that I had to take a phone call. You did that to me. That's what they did to me. And you think I have a nice thing to say about any of them? How would you feel, ladies and gentlemen? How would you feel? Don't tell me that I am not any priority. Don't tell me that I've got any rights. Don't tell me anything about that because that's how I was treated by these people. Men mean nothing. 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 You're low, man. You're down the rung underneath the cat and the dog. He didn't give a fuck how I felt, mate. He didn't care. They don't care. They cared that you didn't answer a question properly or you didn't give the right attitude. That's what they care about. It's a men's behaviour course. They're supposed to care about you. They're not supposed to leave you fucking crying your eyes out, mate, at fucking work. That's wrong. In order for some fucking dweeb in an office to feel like he's got power in your life. So I learned to shut the fuck up, mate. Don't say a word to any of these people. And if they ask you anything, just grunt. Yep, I agree with that, yep. Don't say anything. Yeah. By the 20th week, there were 2 guys in there, mate, that were climbing the walls. They had had enough. They said to them straight out, why do you keep bashing men? Why do you keep putting men down like this? The whole 20 weeks you've done nothing but run men down. Nothing. You've done nothing to bring men up at all. You've put us all in our place and made us feel like shit for 20 weeks. You don't walk out of there with any benefit, boys. You don't walk out of that course with any benefit whatsoever, other than knowing that you are absolutely worthless. You're worthless, mate. Anything you think, feel, or want means nothing. But make sure you care about everybody. Make sure you do exactly what they want. I was crying at work, man. I'm a grown-ass fucking man, mate. And I said to the guy, I'm at work, I don't want to do this now. Can you call me at 10 o'clock in the morning? And no, you have to do this now, Mr. Barker, or I'm going to remove you. What the fuck? What are you talking about? Oh, well, I don't like the way I answered that question that way. I don't like the way I answered it. But that's what they did to me, boys. That's what they did to me, man. That's just the truth. So I've got nothing but fucking hate for these people. Nothing. This poor guy who's just gone through. I'm trying to beg him, man, just be quiet, be quiet. It's the last week, brother. It's the last week. Shh. And he just couldn't hold himself. He's just sick of it. Sick of the man bashing, sick of the putting it down. Why are you asking me these questions when it doesn't exist in my life? I don't act that way. I've never had that happen to me. Why am I answering a question on that when it doesn't exist in my life? They're Islamic people. He's an Islamic person, full on. Yeah, he doesn't deal with that. He's never had that happen to him. You're throwing a scenario at him that he's never even heard of. And you want him to comment on it as if it's real life. Another guy turned around and said, this is fantasy. It's fantasy. The whole thing is fantasy. This isn't real. But they want the real you answering a false, fake paradigm. And you've got to relate to that like it's real. Like you spoke to your daughter like that. Like you spoke to your wife like that. And I said to them, mate, I said to the person, I said, mate, hang on a minute. I said, hang on a minute, mate. I said, the guy comes home from work. He's been at work all day, right? He's gone, yeah. And the child's been at school all day and is now home watching the TV. Yep. And the wife is home. Has she got a job? Because none of those details are there. None of those details are there, boys. So I'm nailing them on the details, man. Has the wife got a job? Yeah, she's been at work and she's just come home. All right, been at work, just come home. I said, so the groceries are there, dinner's ready there. And he comes home and he asks, what's for dinner? I said, and there's something wrong in that? I said, what was he supposed to do? He's supposed to just shut up and be quiet. He's not supposed to ask for dinner. He's not supposed to say to his kid, don't watch TV anymore. I'm going to turn it off. No, how dare you? That's the scenario. That was just one of them. It was horrible to deal with. Horrible. And if you don't answer correctly, they will call you at work. During your work hours, they will stop your work and say, you need to talk to me now or I'm going to remove you. You're not listening to me. You're not obeying me. You're not answering the way you need to be answering. That's what his words were. So very uncomfortable situation. Men's behaviour course. Right there, buddy. All proof, mate. Okay? Pardon me. But there's the fucking proof right there, bro. Absolutely, mate. Yeah. 20 courses, bro. 20 courses, young beautiful girl. 20 times. See those there? Okay. All right. That's to say you passed. There it is right there. It says you passed. You passed your fucking bullshit. All right. I've got to supply that to Moorabbin Court and Frankston Court. 2 courts. The normal court and family law court. And that's just one of them. I've got other ones. Tuning into kids course, parenting after separation course, anger management course. You can do them all at Relationships Australia. You can do them all. Oh, and tuning into kids course. Yeah. So 5 all up. 5 all up. It took me a long time to get it done, mate. No, mate, no. I don't do any of that. I'm not interested in your fucking girlfriend, mate. Tell your girlfriend to fuck off, mate. How's that? Who gives a fuck about your girlfriend, mate? Who cares about your fucking girlfriend, bro? God damn, I don't care about it. Tell her to jump on the end of it, okay? Yeah, tell her she's got better things to be thinking about, okay? You'll find that every single man does it, boys. All you got to do is go to court for whatever reason possible. Whatever reason it is, your ass is going to be doing a men's behaviour course. I swear to God. Any charge that you get, you will have to do that. You'll have to do it. It's a behaviour course. How dare you talk like that? Because of my videos. My videos. Yeah, my videos. Because you're a crazy man. Look how you talk. Look how you scream. You've got to be a crazy guy. So you need to go to a behaviour course. And I look at him and go, I'm just acting. It's just acting. It's TikTok. It's YouTube, whatever. No, that's how you act every day. You walk around the street and you're yelling at people. That's what I got. Yeah. You walk around the street, I started laughing, you're fucking pissing with laughing. Like, seriously, I'm fucking good. I said, oh, mate, I need a fucking Goldie Logie award. That's what I need. I need a Golden Logie award, love. You know? Yeah, they thought it was all like real. Like, seriously, they thought that I had hit somebody in the event cinema, mate. They thought it was all real, dude. The whole thing was real, man. That's what they think, right? I'm trying to tell them, no, it's just a fucking meme, rah. And they go, no, you're fucking crazy. You're insane. Look what you're doing, rah. The only way I could prove it to the courts was to do these. That's the only way. It's the only way. Yeah, you got to prove to them. Yeah, you got to prove to the court this, that, and the other. That's what the lady said to me. You need to prove to the court that you're, you know. What do you think you're going for? It's a what do you call it? Behaviour course, dude. It's your behaviour. Was my behaviour acceptable? No. Yeah, behaviour is not acceptable. It's not acceptable by society standards. What you said, what you did, what you think, you know, we can't take the chance it might be serious, that you might be real. Are you fucking joking? I tried the acting thing. We're just acting. We're just having fun. We're just doing... That did not work, mate. It didn't work. Yeah, it didn't work, bro. Yeah. I had no choice, man. And I only had a particular amount of time to do it. And it had to be done and handed in. Yeah. And I was told if I don't do it, I'm going to be in more trouble if I don't do it by the date. And I go back to court and I haven't done anything, rah, then, you know, I'm not taking them serious, rah. You know how they are, man. All right? They'll gladly put you in jail, boy. They will gladly put you away and lock away the key. Not a problem in the world. You think they've got a problem with that? No. Fuck, mate. You know, men are worthless, mate. We are worth nothing. Nothing. How many women have you heard say men are useless, men are worthless, men are this, men are that? Yeah, man, I was listening to Susie, the TikToker, the other night, and she's telling her little crowd there how men are worthless and men are useless and men don't do anything for her and men are this, men are that, men are this. She's been married twice. She's been married twice, boys. Right? Fucking ganger. You've been married twice and you still can't keep one man fucking happy. And you're trying to tell me that in those both times, they're in the wrong, they're this, they're that, they're this. Is there any accountability at all? Any accountability at all? No, there's none. It's the man's fault. I couldn't believe I was listening to coming out of her mouth, mate. I was upset about it because I'm subbed to her. I watch her, you know. I'm waiting for a nip slip. Susie. I'm waiting for the nip slip, darling. It's going to happen one day, okay? But I heard her saying that, and I just thought, man, that's just fucking wrong. If I said that, the hoot would go down, mate. There'd be complaints everywhere, right? But she sat there saying that men are useless, men aren't good for anything, men haven't done anything for me, all this men fucking shit. You know, and the whole time I'm thinking to myself, man, twice married, how many other boyfriends you had after that, you know, and you still can't keep one. You got married twice. Fuck, man. Thank you, Scott. No, it's men's fault. It's always men's fault, Jay. It's not anyone's fault. It's men's fault. You know, it's always men's fault, man. Hi, Kyan. How are you today? Hello, Kyan! It's a beautiful day in the neighbourhood.